So this is a very clear view. You can see that the mileage bottom left corner says 499, and you can see my red line is at 4,500 RPMs. So they say that at 500 it changes, and it usually, they say it takes maybe 1 to 2 miles for it to turn from that 4,500 RPM up to its 62 or 65, I can't recall. But we'll be watching it together. Just clicked 500. So now I no longer have a 4,500 RPM red line, and I'll show you the other tack as well. This is into the V mode. It changes display. You can hear it getting much louder. And that's the V mode. Wow, that's awesome. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of wheel spin. And it does hold a rev if you're in manual mode. It won't shift out on you like some cars do. Hey, what's up, YouTube? So, it's Guy, I'm back. If you didn't see the last video I put up about the choice between a Z06, C7 Z06 and CT5V Blackwing, check that out too. So this is my first drive, and to give you guys my impressions about the car. I've had it a very short time and only have 730 miles on it. I will put up the little short piece of video clip that shows the RPMs on the dash changing from the 4,500 RPM red line to the 6,500 RPM red line once you went over 500 miles. They suggested to stay under that 4,500 RPMs until you reach the 500 miles, which I guess is their break-in for the motor and the differential. They say it's kind of more important for the differential to break in than the actual motor. Not exactly sure why that is, but so I did pretty much do that. At one point, I kind of slipped into the manual mode with the paddle shifters, and the RPMs did go up, you know, to maybe 6 grand, but I wasn't on the throttle super hard. And I kind of didn't take notice of it because I had the music on. So hopefully that didn't do anything detrimental to my differential or my motor. It's a beautiful day out. It is 54 degrees in New Jersey. It is New Year's Day. So I'm going to try to get this done and upload it today. So happy New Year's to everybody. I hope you had a great and safe night. And moving forward into 2023, I'm going to try to be more about getting video content up about the car and other things. So my first impressions of the drive on the way home, that was about a 48-mile ride home from the dealership. And, you know, I couldn't get on the car as much as I would like. One thing difference from the Z06 is the Z06 has much more exhaust noise, and not much more motor noise coming from the actual motor or induction sound, but much more exhaust notes. And I'm assuming that the Cadillac has probably a lot more sound deadening material, which is why you're not hearing that exhaust as much. And now that I'm over the 500-mile break-in and I've done some, you know, decent pulls, it is loud, but it's not nearly as loud as the Z06. So fast forward to fit and finish. There's not a lot of hard plastics in the car. Everything is a soft touch point. There's carbon fiber, there's suede, there's Alcantara, and I'm not sure if they're the same, suede or Alcantara, so if I use the words interchangeably and somebody can correct me on that, feel free to do so in the comments below. So my steering wheel, the bottom of my shift into drive and park, the bottom of that shifter is the suede Alcantara. The whole headliner, the back of my driver and passenger seat, in the upgraded carbon fiber packages, you can get the back of the seat in full carbon fiber, which is beautiful. But I think with the packages, it was going to add over $10,000 or $12,000 to the car. And I didn't order my car. I was looking for this car and looking at it through all of 2021. And every time I called up a dealership, the car was either sold, It was already purchased by a customer, so even if it said in transit or in stock, it was somebody else's car. And if they had one on the lot, through all of 2021, when I was looking, they were talking about the price going to be obviously adjusted market value increase, which is berserk. And in 2022, when the cars were actually on the lot, if a dealer had built one and it was delivered to their lot, the cars were anywhere from $7,500 to $15,000, $18,000 over sticker, which I've never paid over sticker for a car, and I've always waited till the end of the year and got discounts, and always felt like I was getting the better end of the deal, you know, with my car deals. So I'm sitting on the couch a couple weeks ago, and I'm looking like I have been for a year, and I must have called a dozen dealerships over the year, and everybody was saying that they're not sure they could take my build, meaning the Cadillac wasn't going to pick up the build. They would take a deposit, and then they would notify me if Cadillac picked up the build. And if they did pick up the build, it was going to be a minimum of 6 months to get my car, upwards of a year. So I'm sitting on the couch a couple weeks ago, and it's raining, and I'm looking through again, and a dealership in New Jersey, about an hour from where I live, has the car, supposedly. So I call up, I'm talking to a salesman, and he says, I'm looking at the car right now. I say, I'll be there in an hour. So I get out to the dealership, the car is there. It is electric blue, and it has the sky cool gray interior with the red piping and white stitching, which you can see the seats behind me, and my headrest. I love this interior, and this is what I would have ordered if I did put a deposit down on a car. So I go out, I look at it, the car is beautiful, it's flawless, obviously it's brand new, it has 3 miles on it, and they let me take it for a test ride. So I take it for the test ride, and I'm super impressed with the handling. I'm super impressed with the fit and finish. I am over the moon about the interior, which is a great color combination for me. And I tell the guy, listen, can I put money on the car to hold it, and I'll come out tomorrow with the Z06 and we can see if we can negotiate something. He says, no problem. I do the deposit, go out the next day. Everything runs rather smoothly with the deal. Okay, everybody wants to know, did I have to pay sticker price over the car? Yes, I did. Was I happy about it? No, I wasn't. Did I get what I wanted for my trade-in for the vet? Almost. And back to the how much did I pay for the adjusted market value? I paid a little less than $2,000 over sticker price, which for me, and hearing about the stories of the adjusted market values and stuff, I thought it was a home run. So I pick the car up, I drive it home. It handles amazing. In the track mode, everything is stiff, everything is taut. I get a lot of steering feedback. There is no pedal. I shouldn't say that. There is a pedal. There's a gas pedal and a brake pedal. I don't have a clutch pedal. So it is a 10-speed automatic, which is faster 0 to 60 than the 6-speed. Brakes are phenomenal. It's the Brembos. I don't have the carbon ceramics. I have the regular steel brakes, but everybody who does any track time with it says that there's not a huge difference in brake fade if you're intermediate to advanced. I guess an expert can tell, or if you had a race where you had 50 track laps, you'd be able to tell. Love the car. Love the car. There's a lot of bells and whistles. One that I didn't get, which I really would have ordered if I ordered the car personally, is the performance data recorder. I do not have that, and I had it on my Corvette, and I loved it. So, you know, that's one thing I had to do without, but I was able to get a car. And I was able to get the car in the color I wanted. So I have electric blue, and I have the interior I want. So there were a couple things I would have gotten that aren't in this car, but 2 or 3 tops, because I wouldn't have sprung for the extra 10 or 12,000 for the carbon fiber packages. I know I wouldn't have. If in the future there are companies, aftermarket companies, that come out with the spoiler lip in the front and the rear spoiler for the back deck, I will buy them, because they say that those spoilers reduce lift by upwards of 75 to 80%, and obviously that would have to be at a high rate of speed, which you'd be doing on a track. Also, what came with this car, which I didn't know, I got an email from Cadillac for V Academy in Nevada, which is at Spring Mountain Raceway Resort. So I called up and booked my dates for the end of May, and it's 2 days, 2 nights, lodging and breakfast and lunch both days for free. I had to pay for my airfare, which for me was another home run, because I probably wouldn't have gone for the $3,700 price tag that the V Academy costs. And you don't have to bring your own car. You are using Cadillac's CTVs, and you do get to choose from a CTV automatic or a CTV Blackwing 6-speed. So I don't have a 6-speed, so I chose the automatic so that I could get the most out of the particular car I own, but using and beating on their car. I will have some video of that in May, so obviously stay tuned and see how that goes. So hopefully everybody gets to see this, and please like and share, because the only way I could figure out if you guys are liking the content and liking the quality of the video and audio is if you guys subscribe and like, and then I can get a good barometer on how much more content I should put, how many more videos can come up. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate you guys checking in, and like always, Happy New Year, and do right, trust God. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.